Welcome to your Fiesta on the Susky Kayak Adventure Series eligible water video. This is just a short, quick video to kind of help you see where your boundaries are, what the core bodies of water are, and of course when it's a core body of water that means you can go up any tributary off that lake or river as far as you want, and we will of course notate if there's a dam or somewhere we don't want you to go. So as long as you're in a core body of water or something that connects free flowing to that core body of water, you are good. So let's get this started real quick. We'll go downstream first to the downstream launch boundary on the north branch of the Susquehanna River. And that is in the town of Tunkhannock. And if you zoom in closely here to our boundary, by the way, this is an interactive map on the tournament webpage for the Fiesta on the Susky. So I'm going to gloss over it and move really fast, but you of course can look at it in detail on that page. The Pennsylvania Fish and Boat Commission launch is your downstream launch boundary. Keep in mind, a downstream launch boundary means it's just a launch boundary. You can still go down further than this on the river as far as you want, and you can even take out down here further as long as you're doing so from a public access point. That's just the initial launch of the day. It has to be here or, of course, anywhere in between that launch there and your upstream launch boundary. As we move our way upstream, you'll notice the river is just beautiful, lots of islands, goes through a lot of beautiful countryside. You will get to our town of Towanda here, which has all the festivities, and that'll be a separate video. And eventually you get near the border of New York and Pennsylvania, and you'll notice a town, multiple towns, but let's just say Athens, Sayre here. And it splits into the Chemung River, goes off to the west, north and to the west, and the north branch of the Susquehanna goes off to the north and the east in New York. And on that north branch of the Susquehanna, you have a launch boundary. Right here at Highway 201 bridge, there's a boat landing or some type of kayak access / boat ramp right underneath the bridge, and that is your upstream launch boundary. Again, you can go further upstream if you want. You can even portage over this dam because, like I said, it is not marked. It would be marked if we do not want you to go there, and is still in your core body of water. This is still the Susquehanna River, and anything off of it, of course, you can still go up. So you could go up this tributary if you can make it that far. And anything downstream, of course, if you see a dam like this, it's not a problem. Portage up, around, whatever, because it's in between your northern, or I should say upstream launch boundary. They're not always northern. This one happens to be. And your downstream. So anything in between those two boundaries, this one and the original one way down here in Tunkhannock, is all good to go, including any tributaries that are free-flowing, and the Chemung River here, which we're going to see now. So as you can see, it comes up into New York, and there's also some low-head dams on it as well. But our furthest point of launching, upstream launch boundary on the Chemung, is right here. And this one simply notated on your Google map, I believe, as boat launch. So that's pretty descriptive there. Boat launch. All right, that's it. Chemung River, you can go upstream again from that boundary as far as you want. That's it for your Kayak Adventure Series eligible water for the Towanda, Pennsylvania event. We're calling it the Fiesta on the Susky because, trust me, it is going to be one big party you do not want to miss.